Hey everyone, this is Angel with Tech Tutelage, and in this video I will show you how to set up budgets and alerts in your pay-as-you-go Oracle Cloud account. This is something I strongly recommend you do, especially if you're like me and you log into your account once in a blue moon. Even though with pay-as-you-go you get all the always free services that you get with your free tier account, chances are that someday you will forget to delete a boot volume or you will accidentally start an instance with paid operating system and you will immediately start incurring balance on your account. Now, just to be clear, setting up budget and alerts won't prevent this from happening, but it will warn you sooner rather than later that you are being charged for using non-free resources, and it will give you time to react before you get a surprise bill at the end of the month. To begin, what you want to do is go ahead and log into your Oracle Cloud account, and then from there you can go ahead and click the navigation menu in the upper left corner. Then go ahead down to billing and cost management. And then from here, you can go ahead and click on budgets. Once you open this budgets page, you can go ahead and click on create budget. I'm going to select compartment. If you're tagging your instances and you want that separation, you want to go ahead and select cost tracking. But again, if you use cost tracking, make sure that you tag every single resource that you create, because otherwise your budget will miss it. So again, the safest way to go is select compartment. That way the budget will monitor your entire compartment. Here you can give your budget a name. I'm going to call my monthly budget, and you're going to have to give it description. It is a mandatory field. You can put anything you want here. I'm going to call it again monthly budget. And down here, you're going to go ahead and select your target compartment. Mine is Tech Tutelage. If you have multiple compartments, make sure you either select your root compartment so you monitor all of them, or the specific compartment that you want to monitor. Down here in the schedule, there's only one option, so you're going to have to keep it to monthly. And here's when you can select your budget amount. I'm just going to put $100 here, so you can put any amount that you want. Just one thing here to make it clear is I've noticed there's some confusion with people. This $100 budget that I put here is only there to be used to calculate when to trigger the alerts. This number won't stop Oracle charging you over that budget. So you could put $100 here, but if you go ahead and spend $300, you're still gonna owe them $300 at the end of the month. So be aware of that. Some people tend to think that this is kind of like a capping of how much they can charge you. This is not the case. Then down here, day of the month to begin budget processing. I like to keep mine from day one of the month to the last day of the month, but if you want, you can change that. So I will keep mine at day one. Then you can scroll down, and here on actual spend versus forecast spend, I like to keep my first alert at actual amount spent, and that way I get notification as soon as I get charged for using free resources, versus forecast takes at least 3 days to get it calculated, and it gets a little too late at that point for me. And then in percentage of the budget or absolute amount, that's personal preference. It doesn't really matter. I keep mine on absolute amount. And my first alert, I always like to keep it at $1. That way, as soon as I get charged at least $1, I will get warned and I will know that there is something that's running that is charging me money. And you can do that if you want a penny or 10 cents or something. I like to keep mine at $1. Now down here, you can put an email for a recipient. You don't have to put anything, and if you don't, Oracle will send the email alert to the email that you used to register your account. But if you want, you can put on additional emails here, and you can put multiple emails, and as you can see down here, you must separate them with either comma, semicolon, space, tab, or a new line. And down here you can put an additional message to your alert. Again, I will leave that blank for now, but this basically is going to be like a little footnotes to the email that it will have that extra message that you add. And actually I can show you a screenshot from an email that I recently received from them. So basically this is the email that you get from them. So basically it's gonna show you what your alert is set to and that you met that requirements, and that's why you're receiving it. And down here you can see that message. This is the message that you enter in this field down here. So once you are satisfied with your choices here, you can go ahead and click on create, and that will set up your budget. Now, one thing to notice about a budget here is because it's just created, we still don't see any numbers here. As if you noticed earlier, I already have, I believe it was 70 cents on my account. It's not showing here yet. What Oracle does is every once in a while, they will run, I'm assuming they're running some scripts or something that they will check in your current balances and they will update these numbers. And I think they do that like a few times a day, but they do it at least once once a day. So, and where you can see when was the last time that that check was run, as you can go and click on your monthly budget. And here where it says spending period, like right now, as you can see, I have NA because they haven't run a check yet. But I'm going to show you a screenshot that I have taken from the past where you can see here in the spending period, I have this date and time. And as you can see here, this is usually where you see when was the last time that they run that check. So in this case, on June 6th, they run a check at 1:40 in the morning universal time. As I mentioned earlier, I like for my first alert to set up this $1 or less if you want, just to make sure that I get notified as soon as I start using non-free resource. And then I always like to create a second alert, so you can go ahead and do that here. And in my second alert, I usually set up a forecast, and usually for the forecast again I use an absolute amount. So let's say here I will put $5, and you get the gist, right? Just create a secondary alert. That's basically how it works. To delete your budgets, all you have to do is go here in the monthly budgets. You can go ahead and click on delete, and that will remove your budget. Again, I think this is something that you should definitely put on your Oracle Cloud pay-as-you-go account. It doesn't cost you anything to do that, but it may save you a lot of money. I hope this video was useful to you. If you liked it, please click on the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe for my channel. Thank you for watching.